Good morning, traders, and welcome to Trading Wave short video where we'll be looking at LINKUSD. So one of the interesting cryptocurrency to look at, or alt coin. Right, so let's get started. So we're going to be starting from the higher time frame here on Link. So this is the wave count that I've had for quite some time. I remember very well when I did an update on this one. We were somewhere around this year on your $6. Now, you will see that we've made a big move to the upside to around your $15 a year. Now, this comes from what is happening on your Bitcoin. Yeah, coincidentally, it was in line with what I've been expecting on a Bitcoin. I've shared a video on here on our channel. You can look at that one. That I was expecting a big move to the upside on a Bitcoin. And there it is there. Obviously, when I was expecting a big move on a Bitcoin, I was also expecting on the rest of the altcoins or other cryptocurrencies. So we've been held around this range here on your link. So we've been in this range for quite some time here. Hence, I had this as a range trading here. That eventually, because we've been tracking this one back to back, we eventually saw this move when we were now it might be time for this big breakout. Now obviously, starting from the higher time frame, I've looked at this year to have made an impulsively move being our wave one, just like what we've had on our Bitcoin here. So we've looked at this to be in this wave two a year. Now the expectation is that Link will obviously get to the all time high. Have to happen overnight a year. It might take some time, but based we should eventually make a move to the upside again. So there's still an opportunity. You can still jump into this altcoin here. But now we will look at the lower time frame. That what do we do around this era here? How do we take advantage of this? Now that we've left from the $6 a year to $15, this is about 110% a move, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So from these lows here to around this area here, we're talking about 170% move. That's a very big move to the upside here. But when I go to the lower time frame, just take note what is happening on the higher time frame. Right, so that's just a quick one here in the 4 hour time frame. This was just a range trading that we've had here for quite some time, but we eventually got rid of that. So we've looked at this from these lows here that we've made what looks like a 5 wave move to the upside here. Hence, we got this one to have been our wave one. So we've been looking at this to have made this move to the upside, made a nice 3 wave move structure here, this being our wave two. Now we would be expecting that we need to complete this cycle here from these lows. If this being our wave one here, our wave two, we still need to have a 3 and a 4 and a wave 5. And we know that our wave 3 needs to be made up with a move. Finally, we have this to be our wave one, our wave two here, and you're looking at this to be our wave three. Now, this has pulled back here in a 3 wave move structure. Now, the big question is whether are we making a move to the upside from here, or how do we jump into this to trade it here? So I'm gonna zoom into the 1 hourly time frame, and then we can have a look at that one. Then, now that you are aware of the wave count that we have here, so from these lows, I'm looking at this one to have been our wave one here, this being our wave two, and then this to have completed the wave three here. Now we've got this 3 wave move that we've seen here to the downside. This could be our wave four that has ended here, and then we get the market to just continue to the upside, like you've seen recently on your Bitcoin. Now, what are the characteristics or the nature of your wave 4? Okay, so wave 4, it is so common that when you get to your wave 4, you're gonna get the flat corrective structures or triangles, or just get the complex corrections, just to put it that way. Now, there's still an opportunity here that we can still trade this, but only if we get this one to drop lower here, because there is a possibility that that this must still give us one more leg lower. Remember that the rules of the Elliott say we should not get your wave 4 to come to the territory of your wave 1. So hence I'm having this one here as my invalidation level. Now, like I've indicated, that this could be a wave 4 that is already done here. If that's the case, then you might miss this last move to the upside. Yeah, but bear in mind that we still have the wave 3 in the red minor degree to be completed. That would mean if this makes a move to the upside here, we might have to wait for that wave 4 in the red minor degree before you can join the rally to the upside. Yeah, like I've showed you, it's a very big move that we are expecting to the upper side. Now, what could be the other way around? If you look at this, what is happening here from these lows to this high here, this is not moving impulsively as expected. It's a wave 5. It is more of like moving sideways here. But the first thing that we could have here that these have completed the wave 4, and then we get this one here, maybe to be something like this. Your 3-wave move to the upside that can form your wave 1 here, and then you get this one to give you something like this, your wave 2, and then probably you get this as a wave 3, and then this to be your wave 4 here, only to find out that you are having this to be an ending diagonal here. That is still very possible that you can have something like this here, then you end your wave 5 here in this 3-minute degree. Maybe that's when you start to see a pullback, but it's too far and it's too early to focus this. So we want to be accurate, so forecasting this ending will be too far, too ahead of ourselves. But obviously it can play out like that, but that will be too ahead of ourselves. So what is very likely here that can also bring an opportunity that you can still trade this is that your wave 4 here, it is not done. But before I talk about the wave 4 not being done here, you can still have this to make your wave 1 here, this to have been your wave 2 here, this being your wave 1, your wave 2 here, and then this just continues the move to you have your wave 3 here, your wave 4, and then this to be your wave 5. And then this does not do an ending diagonal, but just makes a move to the upside here. Because this could be your wave 1, wave 2 here, and then again, this could be your wave 1 in a different degree. You make your wave 1 here, make your wave 2 here, and then this just continues up. Again, this could even be a different degree, but I don't want to have this nesting here. I don't like the nesting that is especially on your wave 5, tribuness, then if it's a tribuness, most of the time it end up to have been an ending diagonal. But this can do this 3, your 4, 5 here, and then completes your wave 3 in the blue degree here. Then this just pulls back like this here, make a wave 5. Then after the wave 5, that will be completing the wave 3 in yellow here. Then you have this as your wave 4, and then your wave 5. You can have this here, and then it completes the wave count. Like I've said it, this will be your wave 1 here, your wave 2 here, this to be a wave 3 here, and then this to be a wave 4, and so on. We get the wave 5 here. Internally, obviously, this to have been a wave 1 here, and then this becomes your wave 2, 3, 5 wave move that is completing your wave 3 here, and then you have this as a wave 4, and then this to be your wave 5 here, completing this wave 3. And again, internally, this I'm just going in detail for those that might not be aware of this here. This being your 2 here, your wave 3, and then this to be a wave 4, and then this to be a wave 5. Yeah, we can have something like this. Because we are in a wave 5, we know that it might be a tricky one here. So that's why I say there is still this possibility here. Now this becomes more of like a complex correction. We've made a 3-wave move to a downside here. This wave 4 might be that. We've made a move to the upside, and then we could be having this to be a structure like this, and then we have this as a 3-wave move. If that's the case, that will mean this might still have a room that it might come down in a 3-wave move here. Doesn't have to be move, it can still be an impulsive move. Then this completes a WXY corrective structure like this here. Then you find out that this wave 4 is yet to be in place. Now, if this does happen here, this will be your W here, your wave X here, and then this to be your wave Y here, complete the wave 4. Now, if this does happen, that will mean somewhere around this area here, you're gonna have an opportunity that you can still dive in and look for a move to the upside on your link. Just position ourselves. Remember, I always say this, it is so common that your fifth wave on the cryptocurrencies it just get to extend. You can have your wave 3 to have said it has been extended that wave, but only to find out that your wave 5 it is yet to give you an extension. So you must pay attention to this. If it does come down like this a year, then we're gonna be looking for a move to the upside. It will even be more nicer I can take this low here. Like I've indicated that this does not have to come in a three-wave move on the last move here. This being a three here, this could just come down in something like this. One, two, three, four, five here, and then you have what we call a 3-3-5 structure here. Three-wave move to the downside, three-wave move up here, and then just form a five-wave move to the downside here. Then we have what we call a 3-3-5. But bear in mind that whatever happens here, if we do get that move to the downside, it should not come to around this territory of a wave one. Where would it be expected to terminate? Somewhere around your 38.2. So if you put your fib from this low here to this high, you would expect your wave four should terminate somewhere around your 38.2. And even if it's a flat corrective structure here, it can just take could maybe trade below at the 38.2. Doesn't have to terminate there exactly. So now there's something alternation. Normally, when you talk about alternation, what maybe other institutions they don't teach you is that they would say to you, alternation is that if you get a zigzag in your wave two, maybe on your wave four, you are very likely to get your flat corrective structure or vice versa. Okay, that's the alternation that maybe you can have your wave one here, get this to be a flat corrective structure is a wave two here, and then you get your wave four in this case become a zigzag here because of you got a flat here. But something that very few people or very few institutions will teach you that you can also get the alternation on your Fibonacci's here. Now, if you've had your wave two to terminate, or this being a shallow wave two here, maybe terminates around your 38.2, for example. Let's pull the fibs here. Let's see here. Do not look at this one here, but look at this. It did not get to around your 50% here. So it 10 before it can get to 50%. That would mean your wave 4, if your wave 2 did not or was shallow here, then you can have your wave 4 to even come and take the 50 here. This will be still around. That will be an alternation, but on the Fibonacci here. Now, this is also what I also share to our members. This is my own observation because there is no book that I remember that tells you that you're going to have an alternation when it comes to the Fibonacci levels. But like we are here for if it does give us this structure here, like I've said, it can come down in a three-wave move or can come down in an impulsive move. Whichever happens here, then that will give us an opportunity that we can look to pick up link from somewhere around your $12 area here. Then we can look for the big move to the upside here. Now, somebody could be even be wondering, where do you going to target a year? There are many ways of targeting this year. Yeah. Now, if you look at this wave three here, this is a bit extended here three. But the one that I'm gonna tell you that is gonna show you is this. You get this to be your wave one here. Uh, the size of your wave three, if it's extended, then your wave five normally will be the size of your wave one. But bear in mind, like I said it, let me repeat this again. If your wave three is extended, then your wave five normally it will be the size of your. And bear in mind what I just said, that it is so common that you get your wave 5 when it comes to the cryptocurrencies. That is the one that is going to X10. Now, the one that like I'm gonna say this on the last time. The only time I'm gonna entertain this, then if you're really interested into link but you're not sure where to enter this a year, look for this pullback here. If it does come happen here, then it will be completing this flat corrective structure, at least to come and take this swing low here. Then from there, that's when you can look for the side. Alright guys, if you like our content, please do give us a thumbs up and make sure that your bell notification is switched on, so that every time when we share this free content, at least you are notified. Alright, from my side, that's all I wanted to share with you. Please trade safe and responsible, and I'm going to see you guys on the next free video. Bye bye.